Welcome to my channel. Today we have a pick a card reading, and you can choose between 3 piles. And this is a love reading. And so this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So we're going to start with pile number 1. So we're going to put these aside. So these cards that's on the table for you is your message from the animal spirit guides, and this is an oracle card, so from the angel answers. So we're gonna wait with these cards, but we're gonna pull some tarot cards first. So let's have a look. So give us a clear message for pile number 1. So we're going to have a look at the past, your past, your present, and your future. So this is a love reading for the people who picked pile number 1. So let's have a look. Okay, so let's see. So this is your past. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's just lay out all the cards. Okay, so in the past we have the death card. So the death card is about endings and new beginnings. And so in order, to make space for the new, we need to let go of the old. So, and sometimes transformation can be quite painful, because it's in order to a transformation to happen, you need to sort of like let go of maybe old beliefs and your way of thinking. And we also have the card of the Empress. So the Empress is someone who's being very abundant. Okay, someone who's being very hopeful, about the future, who will be, who will go places. Okay, she's someone who's being very mature, and someone who's being very intuitive, and you sort of like have the whole world in front of you. So it's this is a beautiful card. It's also a card of fertility, so it can literally means that pregnancies, but it's about creative ideas, and or giving birth to a new project, or relationship, or so this is a card of abundance. And we have the card of the 3 of Cups. So this card reminds about sort of like a engagement party. So someone is being dressed up and looking into the future, and this is a very positive card. So also card a bit of a a dreamer card, I will say. But when that is said, it can indicate there is it's sort of like there is 3 people involved in this connection. So it's and this is causing the some the problems in this relationship. but I see you as a strength card. So you've been trying really hard, you know, to make this connection to work. And it's been difficult for you, but you have the strength, you know, to pull it through. But when that is said, it's not enough, you know, that you are the only one working, you know, to make this relationship work. You need to sort of like partner up with your person, and he also needs to put his best foot forward. So and we see the Tower card, which is in the middle of your reading, and this is it looks like it has been a breakup, and that you're separated from your person. And so because it's was not built on solid ground, you know, so, and maybe you were trying to hold on to it, you know, for too long, so eventually it just came, you know, crumbling down. So that's what I'm saying. And this breakup is related to the King of Swords. So it's this is someone who's being quite smart, and he's very intellectual, okay, but he's a bit closed off when it comes to his emotions. Maybe he's not emotional available, if you understand what I'm saying. So when we look at your future, it looks like you will be going out on your own, okay, and you're sort of like taking a leap of faith. We pull the card of the Fool card, and this is just what do you call it, this letting go of your fears, you know, and doing it anyway. And this is about being very optimistic, you know, and just sort of like go with the flow. At the same time, so we pull the card of the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is someone who's being very, maybe you feel like you need to protect yourself, and because it has been a bit of a burden for you, so you need to rest, maybe get, you know, get enough sleep, and eat healthy, you know, maybe sort of like get some exercise, you know, just nourish yourself in a healthy way, okay? And I also see you there standing there on the edge with the Three of Wands. So this is you looking into the future, and you have options, but you may not know which direction to take. So so it's maybe you're just waiting for a sign, and I think eventually you will get clarity, and it will be a lot easier for you to make the right move. So, and I also think that you are protected, so that I don't think you don't need to worry. Don't worry about your future, okay? For you, because your future looks bright. And so we're gonna have a look at the your message, okay? So it's this is your message from the animal spirit guides. Okay, I'm gonna show you the card. And it says, keep your sense of humor. I don't take things too seriously, okay? So maybe you're living a little bit too much on the serious side of life. So life is supposed to be fun. So, you know, go out and enjoy your life, okay? And so that's what I'm seeing for you. And it's also very important for you to trust, okay? And put, you know, your fears aside, and believe in yourself, have confidence, you know, that things will work out, and just trust, okay? So we're going to pull some cards from the Hidden Spirit Tarot, okay? So let's see any messages that's coming in for you. Let's see, we're going to pull 3 cards. Okay, so these are the cards that I pulled for you. We both know I'm not the one for you. And I left when I saw you with someone, okay? And it was my fault, but I blame you, okay? So what I don't think, I think this is the end of this relationship, okay? I think you're going to start in a new adventure. I don't think that you will be going back to this old relationship, okay? It doesn't look like it anyway, not for now. And it was a little bit of a blame and guilt in this relationship. So and I also think that this relationship has been a burden and taking a toll on you. So for now, it's right for you to just let it go, you know, and trust your path, that things is going to work out for you, okay? And eventually, you know, you will meet new love. So I wouldn't worry about that if I were you, okay? So that was your reading, pile number 1, and thank you. Okay, so this is pile number 2. So we're going to pull some tarot cards for you, okay? And afterwards, we're going to look at your messages. So let's see. So please give us a clear message for the people who picked pile number 2. So this is our reading, a love reading. So a clear message, please. Okay. This is your reading, pile number 2. Let's have a look at your love life. Okay, so let's have a look. So what I'm seeing is that you have we have the moon card. So I don't know if you've been having sleepless night, that you've been worried about your love life. Maybe you feel that you don't know where you stand. Because we have the King of Wands, okay, and he's an older guy, okay. With older, I mean older than 35, and we also have the Knight of Swords. So for me, maybe there has been 2 love interests, one on the one a bit older than the other one, okay, and so maybe there has been a little bit of a chaos. And and maybe they both were a little bit unavailable, okay. Particularly the Knight of Swords, he's a bit in and out, and he's quick on his step, and he you know, he preferred his freedom, you know. He have a lot of ideas, and he likes being on his own, or on his own. And it's nothing wrong with you, but just the way his energies are. So I see that for now, I think you look like you're more focusing on your career and you know, building a solid foundation. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So these are new beginnings. But for me, it looks like it's your focus is for the most part is about your career and your money, and there will be a new opportunity, you know, that's going to come in for you. So, and I think it looks quite lovely as well. So so this is good. But when it comes to love, it's sort of like all your cups are turned upside down, and it's you feel maybe a little bit empty, or, you know, exhausted, or not motivated, okay, and sort of like not knowing what's next. So so I also see that there has been the argument, you know, we have the Five of Wands lying on the table, so it has been some conflicts going on, and but at the same time, it doesn't look like it's been very, this relationship has been very deep, if you understand what I'm saying. It has sort of like just touched the surface. So so I think that you are more, you know, you're more focused on as I said, you know, your money and career. And I think that eventually you will find love. You know, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a card of someone who's being stable, you know, have found the right partner, you know, is having the child and sort of like also the dog, you know, have everything in life that you want. So but it might take some time, okay? So so that's really what I'm seeing. So I think it's wise of you, you know, to focus on yourself, you know, and focusing on your goals, okay, and take one step at a time, and eventually, you know, you will find the partner, you know, that you're seeking. So that's what I'm seeing. So let's have a look at the card. So this is the oracle card for you. So meditation brings answers. Okay, so look within, okay? So and be honest with yourself, and you know, have faith, you know, I believe in yourself that things will work out for you. So so that's what I'm saying. So this is the animal spirit card for you. So it says you're overlooking some important details, so pay attention. So pay closer attention to what's going on. So so I don't know what's going on around you, okay, that you need to pay closer attention to. So it can really be anything. But I think that you have the eyes for details, particularly when it comes to work. So so maybe it's you need some more balance when it comes to working with others, okay? And I think that is actually going to make you more successful. If you work with others, okay? So you don't need to do everything on your own. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Hidden Truth Tarot for you. I think that in the beginning of this relationship, I think that there was basically most, you know, maybe you more, and there was a chemistry in this relationship, but you never really felt connected with your person on a spiritual level. So that's what I'm seeing, and because of it, it's sort of like it brought you together, but it also created the distance in this connection. So that's what I'm seeing for you. But I think there has been the longing, you know, for and your person has been thinking about you, and maybe still are thinking about you. And he's sort of like a bit of a nostalgia in this card, because it's sort of like, it's also a card of waiting, you know, to you know, maybe to hear a sign, you know, to get a sign from you again. So so that's what I'm seeing. So I guess it's up to you if you like to you know, go back to this energy or not. So, or you will be, you know, or you want to move on. So but I personally think, you know, that you will be better off, you know, walking away from it, and you know, focus on yourself, and eventually you're going to meet the partner you're supposed to be with, instead of just wasting your time with someone who's just being a fling, you know. So so that's what I'm seeing. Okay, and thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3, I'm gonna pull you some tarot cards, and this is reading for the people who picked pile number 3, and so we asked the tarot, you know, to give us a clear answer on your love life, what's going on. Okay. So pile number 3, let's have a look. Okay, so I see that you, in the past, have been very hopeful, you know, and very optimistic about this relationship. And you sort of like got the feeling of getting a fresh new start. But at the same time, I see that one of you had maybe a lot of options, okay? So, and because of that, it was difficult for one of you, you know, to sort of like be clear about what is it that you want. Okay, so that made this they came in as a disturbance, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's it made this relationship difficult, of course. So for now, I think you're in a place of not much is going on. Is we pull the card of the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is a card of non-action. So, but I think that you will have a new perspective of your life, and it will also give you some space to think about what is it that you want. I see there is a need for some more balance in your life, okay? And I also think you're very intuitive. So look within, okay? What is it that you want? And clearly decide what you want and just go for it, okay? Yeah, and maybe you're still hoping for, you know, to connect with this person. But I have the card of the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is a card of deception. So I wouldn't recommend you to go back to this energy, because it's not going to make you happy, you know. this person is not honest and is not loyal. You know, it's not someone that you can trust. He's going to take the back, you know, and the back door and hope that you're not going to notice. So this is not a good way of living. Okay, it's nothing wrong with you. You know, this is just the way he's wired. So it is what it is. So, but I think that you will be getting clarity because you have the Ace of Swords. So you're going to see things more clearly, you know, and it will be easier for you to move on. Okay, so maybe when you are in a bit of a limbo, maybe you just, you know, you still have feelings, you know, and maybe you're not so sure if you want to give this relationship a new chance. You know, it's this is not a good place to be at, you know, but as you said, you know, you will get clarity and see things for what it is, and then it will be a lot easier for you to just to make a decision. You know, of course you can stay, but I think that you will be able to, I think that you will choose, you know, to move on. This will be the best option for you. So so that's what I'm seeing. And I think that big happy changes is going to come in for you. So that's the oracle card that we pulled for you. So big happy changes is coming in for you, and it's this is the message from the animal spirit guides for you, and it says stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. So don't put other people on the pedestal, you know. So believe in yourself, you know, and you know, stand tall, you know, let yourself be noticed, and so that's, you know, make some noise, you know. Here I am, you know, this is me, this is what I believe in, you know, this is what I stand for. So I think this is going to make you a lot more attractive, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm gonna pull some cards from the message from your hidden truth card. So let's have a look, you know, what the message are. Okay, so the message are, I hide behind material things. Okay, so someone was just showing off a little bit, you know. It's and what made him safe was, you know, maybe a nice car, you know, some good clothes, you know, whatever. So it's so this was sort of like unmasking, you know, the way they felt about themselves. And it's also part of the timing was just wasn't right for us. Okay, and but your person says that you were the best thing in my life. So he didn't treat you with the respect, you know that you deserved, and he knows that. But it's at the same time he's acknowledging, you know, that. And maybe this wasn't the right thing, you know. This wasn't the right timing for you guys. Okay, and he's a little bit self-absorbed, you know. He so that's what I'm saying. So I do think that there has been feelings there, and maybe there still are, but it's but the deception card is you need to take that seriously. I think, you know, it's this is just a pattern, a way of behaving. So I guess it's, you know, it's up to you if you want to go back to this energy. It's up to you, but I think that you know, you have happy changes that's going to come in for you. Okay, so follow your happiness, you know, follow your heart. You know, what is it that's going to put a smile on your face? This is what I think is you should focus on. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3, and I thank you, for coming to my channel, and bye for now.